I look homeless. What's this video gonna be about? Rambling? Rambling. Because life is just life, okay? So, we're gonna have a story time. Because I don't give a fuck anymore, and today was the last day for seniors, so I'm graduated, and I could care fucking less. So, let's start with a story of when I got brought to court. Because, honeys, I've been waiting to tell this story for a while, and yes, I'm on my phone right now, so fuck off. So, it all started. Why am I on my phone? Who am I texting? So, it all started working a shift at my school concession stand. Now, normally, we eat the shit because we don't give a fuck. Because, we're teenagers working a concession stand for a trip we're not even going to go on. Because right now, the trip that I was working for, I'm not fucking going on. Because it's going to a fucking log cabin, and I don't do log cabins. Well, I do because I think it would be fun, but, I hate my class, and I hate everyone going, so I'm not going. Sorry to be blunt. But... what the fuck was that? Okay, so I started working a shift at a concession stand, and normally it's not that big of a deal when we eat the candy. So we were closing up, and I was taking the candy back to the storage room. And while I was in the storage room, I was like, yo, fuck it, I want a Milky Way. So I opened a Milky Way, and I ate it. And let's just say I grabbed another one and put it in my pocket and left, because I didn't care. Now, 3 months. 3 months go by. It's almost Christmas break. And this happened beginning of the school year. And I'm in my classroom and I'm just minding my own business and I'm doing my homework, and the superintendent, weird, the superintendent walks in. And let me start by saying this guy has tried to get me caught with alcohol before, because he during Halloween the year before, a full costume, and he pulls me out of class and cops and everything, and it's we're gonna search your locker. And I'm like, huh? We're gonna search your locker for alcohol. We didn't find any. And I'm like, can we not? I was about to get arrested in a fucking gladiator suit in the skeleton makeup. But that's beside the point. That was 2 years ago. This is this year. So anyway, so superintendent walks into my classroom, and he was like, hi, Trent, how are you? I'm like, I'm great. How are you? And he's like, oh my god, I'm so good. He didn't say that. He said, I'm good. And he's like, come with me. And I'm like, okay. So we go walk up to his office, and we literally have a normal conversation in a seat. We're having a normal conversation. And I'm just like, this is weird. And all of a sudden, he turns his camera to me. And it's the video of me eating the candy bar. And then he starts reading my fucking rights. He's fucking arresting me. He's like, yeah, I'll call the cops, taking you to court, blah, blah, blah. And you just sign this. And I'm like, I'm calling my dad. And he's like, oh, your dad will be called. And I'm like, bitch, there's about to be more than a theft charge. So I leave because I'm expelled or suspended or what the fuck ever. He's suspended. I was suspended for 2 days. And this was on Friday, so thanks for the long weekend, motherfucker. And I leave. I go home. And I think I'm going to jail. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm having a panic attack. I'm calling all my friends, I'm calling everyone I know, and I'm just flipping the fuck out. And I'm like, I don't know what to do. I'm going to jail. My sister comes home. She's like, what the fuck happened? I'm like, I literally ate a candy bar, and they're taking me to jail. So then she goes back to school, because she just came to check on me during her free period. And then a cop knocks on my door. I'm fucking hiding in my closet. Bitch. I'm back in there. I'm done. I'm like, we're not talking to no cop. If I hide from my problems, they'll go away, right? So I open the door. So eventually I have to open the door for the cop. And I'm like, hey, dude. And he's like, we're not bringing you to court for a fucking candy bar. So we're just going to sit down, take notes, and then just fucking give you a warning and leave. And I'm like, thank you so much. You're so thoughtful. You're the sweetest one here. Then my dad came home, and the cop kind of had act more serious, which kind of pissed me off. What the fuck ever. And so I'm like, fucking stupid. So the suspension ends, don't go to court. And then the cops are called again on me. So we go back to school, and there's cops again. This time, he went through the school board, and the school board's bringing me to court. So now this time I actually have to go to court. And I go to my court stuff, and it's I just have talking for a bunch of, it was teen court, it's a bunch of kids were my judges. And they're like, this doesn't go on your record, you just have to do this. So like I fucking go in there and I'm fucking like, yeah, I'm sorry I did this, blah blah blah, I took candy bars. Everyone's in there like, bitch, I fought a kid, I like stole like 90 speakers from Walmart. Like I'm like stabbing bitches on the weekend. I'm like, I ate a candy bar, so fuck you, because I'm so cool. So I do it, and then I have to be a judge for like 3 weeks. So I do that. Everything's dropped, and this motherfucker tries to bring me to court personally. So like I'm like countersuing for harassment. So since I countersued him, he dropped what he did, and my parents made me drop what I was doing. So I was like, okay, over and done with, right? Nigga, no. This motherfucker will not let it go. Like this motherfucker is trying to find every reason to work it into my fucking sports, which I think I was out for 2 games, but like I didn't give a shit. And like my best friend was like, he sat out a game. Fuck, I throw my hair. And like my best friend sat out a game with me. He's a real fucking MVP. Like he sat out a game with me because I was so pissed off about this. Like yes, love him, and like yeah. So like that's my story of how I went to court for a candy bar. I thought it would make it more extra, more entertaining, but I kind of didn't because I'm kind of in like a laid back mood today, and I thought that'd be a fun video to make. Like I know extra gets views, but maybe me just being a gay bitch will get views. Okay, peace out, homies.